Aged just 18 years, 7 months and 24 days, you became the youngest player ever to score at the Euros. Do you know how long you held that record for?
A few days, was it?
Well done, yeah.
Well done, yeah.
4 days, because a Swiss international, Johan van Leithen, he then scored and still holds the record. So,
Yeah, but who's ever...
So I'm sick of getting records, by the way, because I got that one. That got broke 4 days later. I become the youngest player in the Premier League. Then James Milner broke it like a month later. And then obviously the England one, which Harry Kane will break in a couple of years, which stood for 50 years. So
you think Harry Kane?
I think I'm setting the bar for them, and they're just coming and taking.
You're like the Roger Bannister of all football records.
I had the most Premier League appearances off the bench. No one is breaking that.
No one's going near it. No one is going near it.
The fun had it for a while, but I smashed him.
What was Wayne like when you were away? What kind of...
Well, around the place.
Yeah. What was...
Lively.
Contribution.
Very lively. Yeah. Like, he was brilliant to have around the place. I'm not just saying that because he's here. I mean, anyone who played for England at that time would say he was just bubbly all the time. Like, in the afternoon, we'd go for a sleep or something before a night game, and he was just constantly up, like, doing things in the massage room, in the physio room. You could hear him, he'd have a film on, or he would never... There was no chill whatsoever.
Wasn't it Oliver, your big go-to film at that point?
There's a few. I've got a few. Oliver, Titanic. It's a bit weird, actually.
They're both weird choices.
Flushed away. What about Jim Flushed Away?
They're flushed away. Do you know what? My kids started watching with my son.
Which one? Which
Flushed Away is like an animated kids' film. I came in, he was all over it.
So, one thing that I think was a big step for you, obviously, was the move to Man United. You know, you're 18 and you're saying, I want to move forward for my career. But having been a lifelong Everton supporter, how did you reach that decision?
I'm an ambitious person. I want to win trophies, and I knew staying at Everton for another year, another 2 years, that weren't going to happen. And I felt I was good enough to go into the Manchester United team. So I was ready to move. To be honest, I was ready to move the year before. But that didn't happen, so I believed in my ability, and yeah, I felt it was the right time for me to move, and particularly with Manchester United, they were building another team. They just brought Ronaldo in, they had Darren Fletcher coming through, and they were trying to build another team, so it was the perfect time for me to go in there.
How did the conversation go with David Moyes? Did he try and keep you?
Yeah. No, I just went in, said I want to leave.
Told him straight.
Obviously, this is the situation, and in fairness, Everton needed the money. They were in a very bad situation at the time, so I think behind the scenes there was certain people at Everton who were probably pleased that went through. So
but just on that, you going in there, that surprises me as an 18-year-old, because you just automatically assume, don't you, that there are agents and kind of, you know, other people that would be having those conversations first. So when he hears that from you, is that the first time he's got a sniff of this, or is this...
No, I think he knew deep down.
But you had to do it officially.
So I went in and told him, I said, I want to leave. So he said, well, if you want to leave, you have to put a transfer request in. So I said, OK, I went out into the canteen with the transfer request out. So here you go. So...
on what, a napkin or something?
Just a piece of paper, yeah. So there you go. And that was in. It dragged out till the last day of the transfer window, so last hour.
You've mentioned Harry Kane a few moments ago. You think Harry Kane will take your record. How much would you pay him then to stop just before? How important is that record to you?
I've never been a selfish person where I have a grudge if he breaks. I want him to break the record because I think it'd be great for him to get it. I'm looking forward to actually going to present him with the trophy for doing that, where I had Bobby Charlton with the Man United and the England one. And I knew he weren't happy. I could see him. After I got the United one, he was in the dressing room after the game, and I could see he weren't happy.